Guys, today my arch nemesis is back, the old Grumman. So today the headlights aren't working, the clearance lights aren't working, and the interior lights aren't working. So thought maybe it was a switch, but obviously got to look at it. So here's my switch. Finally found a wiring diagram actually for this thing, but so this is my main power going into the switch. And I was having 12 volts, but as soon as I turned the switch on, my voltage would be gone. So to me, it wasn't carrying enough current. So what I did is I put a headlight on here and it wasn't powering up the headlight. Alright, so it's time to start back tracking a little bit, right? So I got to the fuse box and again, yeah, had no power on my, had power on my orange, but obviously not enough power to power up my lights. So I would power up that orange wire with my power probe, all the lights were working. So come out here and I discovered that this is that main power that feeds everything. You can see it has some greeny corrosion here, right? So I thought, well, maybe that's where it is, but there's a couple connections, so I just cut it here, and I still, on this main wire right here, I was getting 12 volts, but no current. All right, so then I start following the wire back, had a couple rotten spots in it. I was like, well, once I got to this point where all the fusible links are, it still kept going. So I was like, you know what, I bet you anything it's at that starter. Come down to the starter, and you see this little eyelet right here? I pulled on this wire, and there you go, that wire came out of the eyelet. So now I put power down this to my headlight, just to make sure I'm the right wire, and it is. So I'm gonna fix that eyelet, gonna run a new wire, and everything should be working. Great success.